or welcome back. I have a clip of a video that I want you guys to see, and I'll come back.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
First of all, shout out to Mr. Feeney. For those that know, you should definitely know who Mr. Feeney is, unless you're like Gen Z. But either way, I love this because this is probably one of the things that I've been sharing on my channel for years. Allowing my journey to be an authentic one, to be an unconventional one, to believe for things that, like I said, people may say in society are weird, strange, or unbelievable. What I want more people to understand within me being on this journey and this walk of life with God and honoring God with my life is anytime you give your life to God, usually He will direct you in a way that looks crazy. I have seen so many memes, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them, or posts online that show us, our journey and what we're thinking that it's going to look like compared to what God has for us. And it's only to build up your strength, your faith, your endurance. A lot of the life lessons that I express to you guys on this channel, especially one video that I did about lessons that I've learned before I turned 35, the main one being the princess is in another castle. It's realizing that you will always have more to aspire to. You will always, as a human being, want to aspire to be greater and be more. Usually for those of us that love growing and they love growth, right? On this journey and on this channel, I think that's probably the biggest thing that I've expressed to you guys thus far. One thing that you may not have realized, that in every video there's some type of greenery in every video. And what I love about that is that it was done purposely, because this channel and my whole journey of the 30 journey has been about growth. It has been about evolving in some way, whether it's faith, my mindset, my surroundings, my lifestyle. Like, something's going to be growing. Something's going to continue to evolve in some way, shape, or form. And when I look at my life and I look back at certain things that I've done and how I've continued to show up for myself, even if it was just this much or by this much, every year there's always some type of growth, some type of progression in what I'm doing and what I'm aspiring to. I realize that within this journey and where I am and what I want to give to you all and what I've been wanting to share with you all for the longest is that I am not afraid of looking crazy. I am not afraid of the journey that God has me on and how it looks to anyone. It took a lot of guts to get to this point, but it's one thing that I find within my journey that means so much to me, because if I were to die tomorrow, I would die knowing that I was going for the things that I wanted to truly go for, and I didn't give up on it, no matter if I was getting cheered on or not. I realized that sometimes you have to stand in the gap for yourself regarding certain things, and everyone will not be able to understand or grasp why you do what you do and what you're really doing it for. And sometimes it's not meant for them to, because God gave you the vision. He gave you the story to tell. He gave you the journey to go along. And when you realize that it has truly aligned with who you are, you know it in your heart and your soul, you know that who better to do it than you. Another thing that I just realized about my journey that I love so much is the experiences thus far. I have experienced life in such a way that makes me so happy that I have been able to just do things on my own accord in the way that I want to. I love that I have been able to share my journey, regarding my relationship with God, and kept myself open to understanding Him in a way that doesn't, look religious, or it isn't necessarily by the book. It's me really being authentic in what God has been showing me and showing up as that person and evolving right in front of people every single day. Allowing yourself to really, thank so much about how people are perceiving you and what they think about you is the thing that holds, like I said before in previous videos, a lot of people back. People are going to talk about you and they're going to feel whatever they're going to feel towards you or about you. Either way, like, what will be the point of allowing yourself to sit there and listen to the critics and the critiques regarding your life only to keep you stagnant and stuck, and not allowing yourself to be free in whatever it is that you want to do? Because then you're living life for others and you're not living it for Christ. You're not living it for God. You're not living it for yourself. I have fear just like anybody else regarding certain things, but it's not going to be that way for long. Like for me, I might have that fear seep in and it might cripple me for a while, but trust and believe I'm going to do the thing. I told y'all before, even if it takes me forever to do the thing, I'm going to do the thing. Like, it's going to get done eventually. But the thing about it is fighting through that fear and allowing yourself to bust through, because the sooner you realize that you will fall in divine hands on the other side is what will allow you and give you the strength and endurance to keep going. You know what I think is so funny? I think about, you know, when I used to watch Guts on Nickelodeon and how they used to have like the different levels and like the different, you know, races and things that people used to have to go through.
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, welcome to Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat.
And I think about that in life sometimes. Like, it literally is like a guts course where, you know, things get harder, they get tougher, but at the same time, like, allow yourself to go through it and try either way. Like, it's one thing that I get to look back and say, you know, even within starting just this YouTube channel, like, the fact that I did it, I started, and, you know, I made it what I wanted it to be, and I allowed myself to show up like I wanted to show up. Like, that means something to me. I get to look back at this journey and say, I'm so happy I did that. I'm so happy that this is a part of my story. I'm so happy that, you know, so many people have been impacted and they resonate with what I have to say and it hits somewhere for them. That's beautiful to me. And, you know, I'm so glad that I was chosen to do this, because honestly, it gives me a beautiful, beautiful fulfillment within my journey and my life overall. I love that I've shown up for you all just like I wanted to, and allow myself to fight past the fear of, you know, people that I know that know me watching me. Because trust me, y'all, like, there were people that knew about my channel and act as if they didn't. Like, I know y'all are watching. Those are always things that I think about in my mind, but that's not going to stop me from showing up and saying what I have to say and connecting with people that I know will benefit from my messages and my lessons. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching the different seasons of my journey so far. And I'll talk a little bit more before ending it all at the end of the week. But I hope you guys definitely take this with you and allow yourself to just go along this journey, fighting past the fear of what anyone may perceive about you and what they think about you, and allow yourself to just push forward in faith more than anything. Definitely like this video if you like this video. It lets others know that there is so much value in it. And before I go, guys, always, 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 always find joy in the journey. Peace.